Hello everyone. Welcome to a Toonkind at 12 FPS. Uh,
Mm.
I'm bad at intros. um,
Oh, I pet you.
would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Hello. I am Tired Penguin. You can call me Pengu. I'm playing a tall child. Snuggy Buggy.
Adorable child.
Yay. My baby.
And I'm playing a certain ghost. I I don't know if I am, oh my god. I don't know if I
Uh,
should reveal him. I mean, pretty sure it's obvious to people. Anyways,
I mean, don't you have multiple ghost children?
maybe I only have two in D&D for now.
For now.
For now. Anyway, uh, so we open up on to the forest. The forest that it surrounds the farm, Carmina's farm. The farm. I don't. I am.
A fall.
And from what I understand, Snooky has been wandering this forest for a while, right?
Quite a while, yes.
Are they doing anything right now?
Probably climbing a tree.
And how's that going? Can you roll me athletics?
I will, in fact, roll you athletics. Snuggy has a very good athletics, but they're also a dumb baby.
Oh no,
No, they're not dumb.
their baby.
They're baby. And yeah. Okay. That's a 7.
That yeah, that's
They
a
fall.
uh
They fall.
yeah. You misjudged what twig you were stepping on, and then all of a sudden, poof, you're on the ground. Luckily, you did not get that high up.
Flat.
You're okay. No damage.
And I mean, even at the top of a tree, it wouldn't be that big a fall. Because 10-foot tall baby.
Yeah, 10 feet tall. Oh my god.
Yeah! They land flat on their tush with a big oof. Ow.
What are we gonna do after failing to climb a tree?
Look pointedly at the tree like, that was rude. That was very rude of you, tree.
Oh, Snuggy.
They will not be mad at the tree, but they will look at the tree pointedly with a face of like, you should know better.
Look, they're not mad,
know
they're
better.
disappointed.
Exactly. They're disappointed in this tree. And they will walk away after giving it a pat because, it's doing its best. Pat the tree.
Alright. So, while you've gone back to wandering the forest. And pretty typical, just there's trees, there's some bushes, there's some berries that you probably should not eat. Because, I don't know, do you know, the Snuggy know about berries? Like, all the types of berries?
I mean, they're very familiar with the woods and they have survived. I mean,
Do they need to eat?
yes.
Have they eaten berries out
Actually,
of the woods?
of course they have.
What berries?
But also, but also, in the last FPS I had with Snuggy, they were able to taste for the first time. So, that's fun.
Okay, so, This isn't what I noticed, but
Don't worry about that.
The Snuggy gonna try one of the berries?
Of course they are.
Oh,
They're baby.
oh no.
And these are colorful berries.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll a con save.
And no, wait. Flipping a coin.
What?
Flipping a coin, basically. All right. You eat the berry, and it tastes gross. It's like weirdly stale, but it does not hurt you. It's just gross.
They spit it out.
Well, you're happy.
And they're like rubbing at their tongue like blah 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 blah.
While you're doing this, you hear like the crunching of leaves. Like somebody's walking nearby.
Oh. Snuggy is very curious. And they're turning around, trying to look for the source of the sound.
Can't see anything until you look behind you, where you see. Gotta get the file. Gotta. Come on, computer. You can be faster than this. You see a cow.
Snuggy has never seen a cow.
How does Snuggy react to a cow?
They're slowly coming up to the cow and crouching down. Like, is this a friend? Is this a wild beast? Is this a wild beast friend?
The cow just kind of looks at you.
Gently reach a hand out to the cow.
The cow.
They're going to attempt to pet.
Oh.
Sniff. Snuggy will pet. Snuggy will pet the cow.
The cow is quite soft.
Fluffy. As Snuggy knows, if something is soft, it must be a friend. Pet, 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 pet.
Okay, now I'm gonna make a roll here while you're petting the cow. Oh my god.
Oh.
Holy moly. Oh. Okay. That's a 21. Alright. That works quite well. Snuggy, you don't hear anything. Only Yoda. And you only, like, as you're petting the cow, you suddenly notice what appears to be a blue figure come into your line of sight.
How tall is this figure? How tall does it appear to be?
Can't really tell.
Snuggy blinks and waves.
The figure comes more into view, and you see Blue. Should I post a picture of him? I'm sure most of you guys know him.
Yes, please. We still want to see him. And that reminds me, I should share Snuggy as well.
Yes, you should.
I love Snuggy. And I love Blue. Oh, that's Plague's art! I found your art!
Oh. I still have that.
I'm gonna share that too, because it's good! My computer and my brain.
Your brain is connected to your computer. Oh no, they're both lagging.
Look at this! My baby. My baby. Snuggy. Blue has the scarf. Oh.
Yep. It's underneath his poncho.
Snuggy's just waving. Snuggy's just waving.
Blue waves back, then he points at the cow, and he says, "You're not trying to steal Daisy Bell, are you?"
They shake their head very rapidly and sign stealing bad.
Blue does not understand sign language. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Ah. That might be an issue.
For all Blue knows, you're throwing up gang signs.
What?
Blue doesn't know what you're doing. You're just making rapid hand motions, and he's just confused.
Oh no. Well, they did shake their head no, so
yeah.
they're not stealing the cow. The cow was safe.
Blue understands enough, and he's like, "Oh, okay, good. I wouldn't want her to be stolen." And he goes up to the cow, and the cow, of course, like looks towards Blue and goes towards him and ends up butting their head into him, like a way of demanding pets.
Adorable. Snuggy just has their hands on their face and like a squeal.
What? Who are you?
Oh! Snuggy immediately pulls out. I'm gonna roll hammer space. That is a D10.
Yep. You're just not getting good rolls today. Oh my god.
I am delighted. My joy is immeasurable.
Uh-oh.
18. They pull out a knife. And they drop it immediately.
Blue just kind of stares.
Sorry.
Like,
They push it behind them. That was not the intention. So, okay, remind me what to do for this. I roll another D10, and if I get above if I get a 6 or above, then it's not a fumble?
yes.
Okay. Ah! Okay. They pull it out successfully. A little crayon drawing of what looks to be themselves, with written next to it the words Snuggy Buggy.
I'm still kind of like processing the whole knife thing. Like, wait. Blue, also processing this. He looks up to see the drawing. He's like, oh, your name's Snuggy, Buggy. Honestly, I thought your name was gonna be Knife or something. He just kind of stares at the knife that's on the ground. Like,
They shake their head they look very embarrassed.
well, Snuggy Buggy, what are you doing out in the woods?
They sign climbing trees.
Hmm? I'm sorry, what?
Oh.
He does not understand sign language. Yeah.
Snuggy fiddles with their hands, a bit embarrassed again, and then they reach back and pull out a piece of paper and a crayon. I'm not gonna roll hammer space for that again. That's okay.
He pulled out
I mean,
knife.
actually, I will. Oh! Another one. Another one.
Oh, the rolls today.
What do they
The rolls.
pull out a finger trap toy They pull out a finger trap toy. And
Blue has.
it's stuck on one. It's oh, it's stuck on one of their fingers, and they just leave it there as they reach back again. A 4. They pull out a 3-foot-long Q-tip.
Blue's just kind of watching.
Drop that.
Oh my god. No. Oh my god.
Pull out another finger trap toy.
It's on another finger
Now.
this time.
Another finger. So they now have 2 very long fingers.
Where are you?
Snuggy. They pull out a lever. It's like a lever handle, but just like it's been snapped off of something. Can't imagine what that's about. They drop that. Just look annoyed at this point. Nate.
I'm looking for random stuff in the woods.
They shake their head and pull out they pull out a piece of paper and a crayon. They write out because communication. They write out just playing.
Oh. Say, you wouldn't happen to know, Carmina, do you?
I'm not remembering if Tess mentioned the name to Snuggy.
Gosh darn it, where's Sai?
Snuggy.
Where's Sai? Gotta
What?
We gotta grab Sai. Sai, where are you?
Oh,
Tell us.
Sai.
Sai. Oh.
They're not here. They're offline. No. Frick.
We'll say that they didn't mention Carmina. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, let's go with that one. So they shake their head and tilt their head, and they write, "Who's that?"
She's a very good friend of mine. I was hoping to get back to her farm, but I can't find my way back. The last time I got there, I actually don't remember how I ended up there. So, but I think this might be the right way. And then, like, pauses. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Aw. Snuggy writes out, "If you're lost, I know my way around. I can help."
That would be great if you could. Thank you so much.
They smile very happily.
Blue is also smiling, but the tear in his eye does not go away. But his hair does start to float up.
Aw. Aw. Oh. Snuggy blinks, and they just kind of go, "Oh." And they write out, "Your hair is pretty."
Blue blushes very hard. He's like, used to getting compliments. Wait.
Snuggy writes out again, "Compliments are good." Compliments is horribly misspelled.
Blue is just very flustered at the moment. Just like, let's try and find our way to the farm. Congratulations,
A
Snuggy.
nod.
You have flustered of a ghost.
Good. Let them. They deserve. He deserves compliments. He deserves love. Blue has blue screen.
He has all his life.
Blue has blue
All
screen.
his life, he hasn't really gotten many compliments. So I mean,
Ah, it's very pretty though. It's very pretty. Yeah, all his
let's skip over that. We're not going into angst today. Um,
plague.
uh,
Plague.
don't mind me. Anyways, um, gosh. So I'm guessing that they're now starting to head through the forest to try to get to the farm, or as you would say,
Yeah,
through the woods to the farm.
yeah, over the river and through the woods.
To Grandma's house we go.
Yeah, and Carmina is the ultimate grandma.
She is. She is.
She is. She's a good grandma. Ah. Snuggy will Snuggy will hold out their hand to Blue.
Oh, Snooky.
Yeah. When you're traveling with someone, you have to hold hands. That's just how things work.
Well, Blue puts his hand in Snuggy's hand, and oh my gosh, Snuggy, you did not realize that this ghost is cold. Like you have kind of lost feeling in your hand now. It's just gone like that numb, cold feeling, you know?
I think Snuggy instinctively lets go for just a second and shakes out their hand. Just like, oh, wasn't expecting that.
Sorry, I should have warned you. I guess I am pretty cold. I don't really feel temperature.
Snuggy tilts their head at that, but they nod and give a thumbs up and take to hold the hand again. Reach out their hand again.
Does Snuggy even realize that Blue is a ghost?
Probably not. I'm gonna roll intelligence for that actually. Intelligence check, which is you wanna know what that mod is?
What is?
Oh,
yes. Low.
a 7. They
Low
do not
roll.
realize this is a ghost.
Yes.
They do not realize this is a ghost. This is just a funky looking person, which you know
Tunes.
is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Tunes.
Tunes.
Snuggy is a 10-foot tall child. They're one of the last people to question why someone looks a little weird.
Man, why does this person kind of look dead? Yeah, who knows? They probably just didn't get enough sleep.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're all walking through the forest. Snuggy and Blue are holding hands, and Blue has his hand placed gently on top of Daisy Bell. And she is following along. Because she is a good cow.
Aww.
Yeah. As you're walking along, roll me a perception. And I shall roll a perception too.
Perception. It is a no modifier.
Okay, Blue. Okay, Blue.
Snuggy? A 4.
Oh no.
A 9 and a 4.
I guess you don't notice it right away. But once you come to the giant clearing, you do notice that trees have been being chopped down, and this one area has all the trees chopped down.
Oh, well, that's not good.
See some like of those like equipment for lumberjacks and stuff.
Like saws and stuff?
Yeah, here. They probably shouldn't have, but they did.
Blue can notice Snuggy grip onto his hand a little tighter.
Blue just looks confused. Like, when he notices that Snuggy's gripping. Uh, is everything okay?
Uh, they startle just a bit as Blue speaks. And they give a nod. It's a hesitant nod, but yeah, fine.
Well, I'm gonna roll a quick little a quick little insight.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a 30-20. All right. Yeah,
I
Blue
can
can.
tell. They're Blue perceives.
Yeah, he's like, okay, yeah, no, there's something wrong.
Snuggy is clearly very uncomfortable with the saws.
Blue lets go of Bare Hand for a second, and he goes over to one of the saws.
Snuggy is gonna stay in their spot, watching Blue.
Is this what's upsetting you? And he points to one of the saws.
A little nod.
Hmm. And while Blue is looking at it, he gives it a little kick, which does not affect it in the slightest. It doesn't even move it, which is you can tell
Aw.
that this guy is not strong in the slightest.
Aw.
So after he kicks, he's like,
Snuggy gives a
there doesn't seem to be anything dangerous with it about it, besides the sharp parts. But
yeah.
I'm actually gonna have Blue. Where is it? There is no,
Snuggy gives a little smile. Just a little.
no Snooky. Blue is going to investigate this further. Let's see.
Investigate.
Okay, that's not too bad. Uh, he he like floats around it, looking at it, and he just he does he sees that it has a handle that's used to like pick it up. And he's going to try to pick it up. Okay, not bad. You see him struggling to pick it up. And he gets it a bit off the ground, and then he immediately drops it.
Aw.
How did these things? Why? Who put these here? Who could have lifted them up?
Snuggy is gonna walk over, standing a bit behind Blue, and look at the saw. These like, I assume these are like big saws. What?
Yeah.
Big.
Big.
Snuggy's gonna look at Blue, look at the saw, look at Blue, look at the saw, and they're gonna pick it up, and I will roll strength for that. Oh, they rolled low.
Hmm.
They rolled lower than Blue.
Oh no. No.
They have a +3 in strength, Snuggy.
You try to pick it
They
up.
don't pick it up.
Yeah. It's heavier than you expected.
When they drop it, they jump away from it like, it leapt out of my hands.
I'm
scared by the saw
here
again.
must be really strong.
Nod, nod. A little nod.
Just a little. And I'm gonna roll over perception. See, no, you got Blue. Blue.
I'm also gonna roll another perception.
Come on, Snuggy. No,
Four.
Snuggy. No.
Another
Snuggy. Okay. This is not a escape has like no good rolls.
It had 2.
Um
Only 2.
well, Snuggy, while you're still looking at this, Blue is looking around, and he taps your shoulder, and he points to a pretty obvious sign that they both didn't notice when coming into this area. So,
What's it say?
Just sec. What's the name? Going into the little the thingy. Where is it?
Oh,
Does it not have a name? Hold on, technical difficulties.
I bet you.
Oh my god. Sorte. Hello to Sorte. I love you. You're amazing. But oh my god, the screenshot that you sent me is such low resolution. Anyways.
Oh no.
The sign says has in big bold letters I think it's pronounced Dema. It's this D'(EMAIS).
Oh.
And it says it says that it says whatever corporation.
Oh. Yeah. Mm.
Why did I choose to do this? I can't say the name. Why did I do this?
Demise.
Yeah, let's go with.
Oh, Sorte, you. Oh, Sorte.
Yeah, let's just say it's pronounced demise for now.
Sorte, was that intentional? I have to ask Sorte if that was intentional. My land.
We'll ask.
It's really cool.
Blue just looked at it. It's like, do you know what this is about?
Snuggy shakes their head.
Well, maybe we should keep that in mind. Whoever they are, they don't seem to like the forest.
Oh. Snuggy pouts at that, and they walk up to the sign and look it over. And they take out a crayon. And they start to write on the sign.
Oh my god, yes. Commit graffiti. Graffiti.
They don't know what graffiti is.
I know. But I'm so proud of them. Commit vandalism, small child. Well, tall child, but like, still.
Tall child. They write in bright purple crayon, "Be nice to trees." And they look back at Blue, very satisfied with themselves.
Blue gives a thumbs up.
Yee, Snuggy beams.
Oh, Snuggy.
They're bouncing on their feet a little because they got a thumbs up. They're very happy about that.
Blue is still can't really bounce on his feet because he's floating, but that's
yeah.
At this point, two of you head out of the little ruined forest area, and you continue for your trek through the forest to Grandma's farm.
Yay!
And as you're going, can you roll me a perception? And I shall roll a perception too. I have not memorized this yet. I got it is +2.
12.
Okay, not bad. Not as bad as like the other times. Okay,
11.
Blue. Uh, you notice more berries on the bushes.
Berries. Do these berries look the exact same as the berries that already tasted bad?
Roll nature.
Okay. What is that? Their nature is a -1.
Oh no. I'll roll a nature too.
11.
Okay. You can't. You. Oh. 7.
No perception.
Okay. Snuggy.
Snuggy is pointing at the berries.
Okay. Snuggy. The berries look a bit different from the ones that you. They're the same shape.
Well, then Snuggy will reach to Nom.
Blue is just watching, like, okay. Now to roll a d2. What? Oh. Oh.
Is that the bad? Plague? Plague? Is Snuggy okay? Plague.
Snuggy.
Yes?
Your eyes begin to water, and you start feeling as if your tongue is on fire.
They fall on the ground and curl up in a fetal position.
Oh, I know. Blue's just looking at it like, wait, what happened? What's going on? Oh, God.
Snuggy's just wah.
Wait. Were the berries bad? Oh no.
Nod, 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 nod. And Blue doesn't understand it, but they are signing hot, 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 hot.
Sorte's asking what's going on. Oh, don't worry.
This-
Don't worry. Sorte, don't worry. So I'm gonna go through his pockets. So basically his hammer space, and all right, that's good. And he pulls out a water skin full of water, of course. And
Grabby hands. Snuggy is making grabby hands.
It gives it to Snuggy right away.
Schlorp. Down the hatch.
The heat subsides.
Good. It's just steam comes out of Snuggy doesn't have ears.
Like their mouth.
That's a steaming. It steams.
Oh.
Then they just sigh and hand the now empty canister back to Blue.
Blue also sighs because, like, oh my god. Can you roll a quick perception?
Okay. I will do the rolls. 3.
You don't notice. Okay.
Okay.
But Blue takes a look at the water skin, and he's like, I didn't even know I had this in my hammer space. I guess I was lucky. Huh.
Snuggy blinks.
Maybe we don't eat any more berries, alright?
Snuggy pouts.
Snooky.
They nod with a pout. I do have something I want to ask Blue.
Yeah.
If Blue could roll like an intelligence or something to see if he's figured out that this is a child.
Alright. I don't think it'd be hard to tell for him. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, Blue. Alright, Blue. 11.
I mean, since it's above a 10, yeah, I'll say he figures out this. You're probably on the young side.
He gives Snuggy like a pat on the shoulder. Pat pat. His hand.
Snuggy wiggles happily. Snuggy wiggles happily. Pat pat.
Well,
And they will reach and give Blue a pat on the shoulder.
it,
Pat pat.
Blue like scrunches up for a second because he is not used to being touched.
Oh,
And even
no,
on
I'm
his
sorry.
shoulder, he is cold. He is cold to
That's
the
okay.
touch.
That's okay. Snuggy's getting used to it.
Blue looks at him. Alright, we should continue heading off to the farm.
Nod, nod. And they will take his hand again.
By the way, Daisy Bell has just been watching this entire time. Just kind of standing there.
Good cow. Good cow.
Yes. Alright. So, as we continue our trek through the forest, everything goes pretty okay, you know. There's more berries. Blue makes sure Snuggy doesn't eat them because oh gosh.
Snuggy will in fact try to eat them.
Oh no.
Snuggy will in fact try until Blue reminds them, and then they'll just be like, okay.
They pass by more trees because it's a forest. There's lots of trees. They stop for a bit to rest, even though Blue doesn't really need to rest. Daisy Bell does, you know. And as they're continuing to go on, Snuggy, you recognize something.
Oh.
You
Okay.
you pass by what appears to be a tree, a broken branch next to it, and what appears to be the spit out remains of a berry.
Snuggy points. Snuggy points.
Rue looks very confused, like, what? Huh? Was somebody here before?
They take out their paper and they write out, "I was here."
What? But wait, we were going straight forward. We're how would we have ended up? Huh?
Snuggy looks back at the branch and the berry, and they write, "Magic."
No, this is certainly some odd magic. Maybe we just took a wrong turn. I'm not good with directions, so maybe that's what happened. And continue forth. But as you're walking through, you notice another familiar thing, which is the berries that set fire to your tongue. You notice those are nearby as well. But how?
Snuggy stomps on that berry.
This is very confusing. What's going on? And
Snuggy points at the word magic again. Magic.
Carmina didn't tell me the forest was magic. Oh gosh. Has it been changing around this entire time?
Snuggy will write out, sometimes this forest is mean.
Blue just kind of squints at that, like, why would the forest be mean?
Snuggy shrugs. I don't know.
But, hold on, let me. And Blue is going to go over to a tree and he is going to try to climb it.
They got a what?
-1 in Applet. Okay, that's.
If you want a better roll, Snuggy will cast the help. Snuggy will use help.
Well,
I keep wanting to say cast the help action, and I'm like, that's not a spell.
the Snuggy like lift Blue up into the tree after they watch
Yes.
as he struggles.
Yes. Just iced him up.
All right, come on, no. No. Just that's the worst
13
roll.
it is then.
Yeah. You ends up kind of up in the tree. But not high enough to see over the vast light of the forest. Honestly, I don't know what to do.
Snuggy will also climb into the tree.
Well, Snuggy's
It will
climbing.
follow.
Oh gosh. While Snuggy is climbing into the tree, you hear the sound of. You hear the distinct sound of hooves walking away. Daisy Bell is walking away.
Daisy Bell?
Just as Snuggy
at least
got a
Snuggy
good roll. Oh.
At least Snuggy got in the tree successfully.
Now they gotta both like head down to get Daisy Bell. So, roll. Let's. How fast is Snuggy? Like, what's their speed?
30 feet.
All right, that's the same speed as Blue. So they're both like, as they are going after Daisy Bell, they're both keeping up with each other. And Daisy Bell is just trotting along, surprisingly fast for a cow. Even though they seem very, very calm.
I'll go gnome.
Yeah. And as they go, let's roll perception. Perception time.
Yay!
Because those always end up well.
Oh. Blue perceives. Snuggy does not.
As you're going, Snuggy is way too focused on catching up with Daisy Bell. But as Blue is going, he starts to notice the forest is changing again into a new area, despite the fact that in a way they're supposed to be heading backwards because of where Daisy Bell's going. But this is all stuff he hasn't seen yet. And he even spots like a bit of what seems to be the start of a creek.
Ooh.
And then they catch up with Daisy Bell. And you're back at the area with the broken tree branch and the spat out berry.
He just looks back at Blue. He's confused.
Blue is confused as well. And then he just takes a deep breath. Big old breath out.
Blue, you don't need to breathe.
Yeah, you don't ask how he's doing this. This is a Toon thing. And then he just stares forward. And then yells out some Grolix. So
Snuggy just blinks. Blue! Blue, how could you?
As he is yelling these out, he's like, all I want to do is just get to the farm. Oh, why is this so difficult? It's a swear word. Rolex, you know. It's a forest. A forest. You'd think if you kept going in a straight line, the forest, you would get down to the forest, but no. Why?
Blue can notice as he's yelling, Snuggy is sitting down and kind of pulling their knees up to themselves.
Can Snuggy roll a perception?
Yes. They cannot roll a good perception, apparently, but they can roll a perception.
Oh no, it's Snuggy.
And that's a 2.
When Blue notices that Snuggy is starting to curl up, he stops. He goes over and he's like, I'm sorry. I don't know how long I've been wandering this forest. It's probably been a while. Just, I'm sorry for getting angry.
Snuggy nods. Snuggy nods, and they pat him on the shoulder. And then they open their arms for a hug.
Is Snuggy like? I don't think Blue is going to go in for the hug, but I'm guessing Snuggy's gonna hug him anyways.
Well, I mean, they open their arms and they just kind of hold their arms open for a bit, just like asking, and then yeah, they do lean in and very gently hug.
Blue is cold, like always. And while you're hugging, you feel something trying to wedge in between you two. It's Daisy Bell. She wants attention.
Well, it's good that Snuggy has very long arms. Snuggy can hug both Blue and Daisy Bell.
Well, after this hugging session, Blue just kind of flops onto the ground and just lays there.
Snuggy flops on the ground next to him.
Oh, Snooky. Blue just says, how are we gonna get out of here? Is there really no way out?
Snuggy shrugs.
Then you hear a very loud moo come from Daisy Bell. And Daisy Bell just starts walking away again.
Snuggy is going to follow.
Blue is following as
the
well.
Cow. Follow the cow.
Follow the cow. Follow the
Follow
cow.
the cow.
And as they follow the cow, can you roll perception? There, roll perception too.
Perception, perception, perception.
Perception time. Ooh, look at us. Look at us.
Yeah! A 19 and a 14! I high five you through the computer.
Yeah. And as you're going along, you start to notice the ground is slightly changing. It looks like a path is forming, like a dirt path.
Snuggy will point at the path.
Blue looks at the path and does notice it. He did not notice it at first because he was not walking on it. He is floating. And as they're also going on, Blue notices that the trees are starting to dissipate. There's not as many around. Continue on and on. They make it out of the forest.
Yay!
There's Daisy Bell just kind of standing there waiting for them.
Snuggy throws their arms up in the air in excitement. Success!
And you can see Blue looks very happy too. Because as you look into the distance, you see what appears to be a farm.
The farm! The farm!
We made it. We actually got out of the forest. Daisy Bell, what did you do? And Daisy Bell just looks at him and blinks.
Moo.
This blinks. He actually made it to Carminia's farm. It's an all-around happy moment.
Snuggy is going to pick Blue up happily in a hug.
You realize that Blue is very light. He does not weigh anything.
Spin hug. Spin. Spin.
And as
Blue. Snuggy is very, very soft. Very plush.
Oh my gosh. As you're spinning
Very
around,
plush.
you feel something brush up against your leg.
Snuggy will also pick up Daisy Bell.
It's not Daisy Bell.
Oh.
You realize that's a huge freaking bug right next to you.
Snuggy cannot scream. They drop Blue and scramble.
It's okay. The bug's okay. Don't worry. It's just one of Carminia's. Although it probably shouldn't be out this far. And picks up the bug. And he looks like he's about to head towards the barn. And he looks over at Snuggy. Are you going to be coming? Are you coming to
Sorry,
the farm?
that was my alarm.
Your alarm is interrupting the moment. Alarm, shut up.
Pecking phone.
Blue does
Snuggy is on the ground.
Yeah. He looks over at Snuggy like, are you going to come to the farm? I'm sure Carmina wouldn't mind.
Snuggy is on the ground from their scramble, and they look over to the farm and look at Blue. They pick up their paper and write, is that okay?
Blue nods.
Snuggy is clearly hesitant, but they do stand up and reach for Blue's hand again.
And they walk off into the farm. And I'm gonna say that is the end.